Autumn is indeed a time of transition. Summer's warmth is fading and winter is on the horizon. But in truth, this season has a distinct character of its own and much to offer the visitor to Rainham Marshes. Without doubt, summer's fruitfulness is beginning to show signs of wear and tear, but for some local residents, what they need is still to be found. A relative newcomer to southern Britain, this ivy bee is making the most of late flowering ivy in the woodland area. Just outside the visitors' centre, the bird feeders are becoming busier and just a bit more competitive. The blackberry bushes and grassland throughout the reserve become a bit like Spider Central in late summer and autumn. This one seems determined not to lose his side salad, and the spectacular wasp spider waits patiently in the long grass. This season provides an abundance of a different kind. Rose hips, hawthorn, blackthorn berries with their purple-blue waxy bloom, and of course elderberries. These brown-edged leaves on this horse chestnut show that the leaf miner has taken its toll here too. But in spite of this, the trees still seem to provide their fruit. At this time of year, scheduled maintenance is a priority. Trimming the grassland is a regular job. So is clearing the many overgrown reed beds which tend to obscure the view from some of the hides and choke up the ditches and pools. Sluices which maintain the wetland nature of this reserve need to be repaired, maintained or sometimes replaced. Accessibility is taken seriously at Rainham Marshes, and wheelchair viewing points are being added at several places on the pathways. This is the time of year channels are created to provide the opportunity for visitors to have a better chance of glimpsing some of the shy species that inhabit the reed beds. The bittern, a member of the heron family, with its amazing camouflage and secretive nature, may need you to have a good deal of patience and not a small amount of luck to catch sight of it. Over the last 2 years they've been observed flying across the reed tops in search of new feeding areas. The brambling is a colourful visitor to the centre's bird feeders and may also be seen in the company of chaffinches. Without the factor of safety in numbers, it doesn't seem to have the confidence of the other birds crowding the feeders, but waits, observing the activity of its competitors before trying its luck. If you simply enjoy a walk in the fresh air and wide open spaces, then Rainham Marshes can provide that too, not only within the reserve, but also on the foreshore of the River Thames, which has an environment all of its own. Waders can be seen at low tide searching the mud for food, especially at Aveley Bay, towards the west end of the marshes. The old seawall defences provide an opportunity for the sure-footed walker to get closer to the river's northern shoreline, where even the flotsam and jetsam of river traffic and workings of an age gone by can provide a hiding place for lizards and other amphibians. Migrant species begin to arrive in increasing numbers during October and November. Greylag and Canada geese, lapwings and golden plovers provide synchronized flying displays in larger and larger numbers as the season progresses. Local raptors, like this kestrel, try to make the most of the last remaining dragonflies using their remarkable vision and flying skills. More majestic is the marsh harrier, which quarters the marsh looking for small rodents and amphibians and causing smaller birds to take flight, just in case. Its impressive wingspan and control is one of the clues to its identity, and also gives juvenile males the opportunity to show off in front of a prospective mate. The larger female doesn't seem very impressed in this case. Well then, if you have been inspired by what you've seen, then put a date in your diary, our postcode in your sat-nav, and come to visit us soon.